A pulse of light, let it begin. The night dissolves, the day will spin. Rise, awakenings, hear the call. Through the static, we break the wall. Your station, your voice where dreams awaken and climb. Rise, awakenings, now is the time. Echoes bloom, they bend and glide. A signal surging deep inside. From shadows grip, we rise and rise.
Hey, this is Brindlewolf.
And I'm Lunaria.
You're listening to Rise Awakenings, part of the Rise Radio Network where advice meets action.
We're here to spark your growth, lift your spirit, and help you crush your potential.
Rise Awakenings, hear the call. Through the static, we break the wall. Your station, your voice where dreams awaken and climb. Rise Awakening, now is the time. Rise Awakenings, let's rise together. Shadows long and heavy chains, waves of ghosts through pouring rain. The sea ebbs and flows, tides crash and we grow. Ooh, every scar, whispering blame. It's time to release the shame and find new beginnings. I'll rise again like the sun on the sea. Shake the weight, let it fall off of me. The past is a storm, but the sky's turning clear. I'll rise again, leave the darkness right here.
Every step, a haunted song, echo mistakes I dragged along. Footprints on the beach, buried in the sand. Waves come crashing in to refresh the land.
Sea of thought, erase the song. The new melody has grown strong.
Because like new beginnings, I'll rise again like the sun on the sea. Shake the weight, let it fall over me. The past is a storm, but the sky's turning clear. I'll rise again, leave the darkness right here. right here. New beginnings, I'll rise again like the sun on the sea. Oh,
Shine these beginners, arise again.
new beginnings, I'll rise again.
Rise again on the sea. Shake the wave, let it fall off of me.
New beginnings,
The past is a storm,
new beginnings,
but the sky's turning clear.
new beginnings,
I'll rise again.
new beginnings.
The darkness right here, because I'll rise again.
It's Brindlewolf and Diane, so listen up if you can. Yeah, journey with them today as they help you find your way. Oh, mental wellness is the topic of the hour. Mental health and the power to tap into our alignments will lead to our refinements. Phoenix Talk, a show like you've never seen. Phoenix Talk, awareness that has never been. Phoenix Talk with Brindlewolf and Diane. Phoenix Talk, so tune in if you can.
Happy New Year and welcome to Phoenix Talks.
Happy New Year! Okay, so
Wait. Something's off.
okay.
There we go.
There we go. That's much better.
Much better. Much better.
Thank you.
Oh my God.
Am I still muted? It says my mic is muted.
No, you're on.
I'm good. Okay. Uh, well, I have to tell you that my favorite part of that song, which is freaking phenomenal, by the way, is like when the choir pops in. So awesome.
It really is. And
So appropriate. So appropriate. Amazing.
it was that was a long journey on Suno to get that.
Yeah.
It was, oh my God. And
You did an amazing
I
job.
still battle tears every time I hear it, and especially seeing the video. It just, yeah, Bubba Gibbons.
I was rooting for both of them.
Yeah, that was amazing. So we are obviously talking tonight about new beginnings, you know, in honor of ending what many are considering 2025 to be a dumpster fire. You know, all right. So my shirt's going up in flames over here because, you know, we've been through so much this last year.
I think that 2025 was what the fuck? for many people.
So much so that there were memes and songs created.
So you know everyone's just going through it. But I guess that's the whole point. The point is that this is the end of a cycle. Today is the final countdown of the end of a 9-year cycle.
Yeah.
So it was a dumpster fire because we had to have all of that crap surface for us to shed light on, love on, fix, repair, realize, acknowledge, whatever it is we had to do so that we can clear the path for a new beginning.
Yeah.
We have to make room for the new beginning.
And the image that comes to mind when you're talking about that is taking apart a car engine.
Mm-hmm.
And you have everything scattered about the floor. All of the parts, all of the screws, all of the belts, wires, everything just scattered about. You've spent all this time taking it apart, taking it out of the car and making sure that it was placed meticulously. And then you go to start putting it back together and you're like, where do I start?
I know. Well,
And
that's the beauty of new beginnings.
And a lot of what this year has brought about. Now, I'm not saying it was a totally terrible year, because so many amazing things happened, and we'll talk more about that towards the end of the show. But there were amazing things that happened.
Yeah.
And the rest was like taking something apart, piece by piece, looking at it,
Yeah.
feeling it, knowing where it came from, why it was there, what created that internal feeling. Meanwhile, at the same time, being told time and time again by yours truly, don't look at the past. Don't try and figure out what your childhood. That's one reason why I threw in the video. It's one reason why I threw those images of that young girl. Mm-hmm. And the way that it timed out, where it was like embrace.
Yeah. It was perfect.
And that's what it was, is to embrace everything that we've been through to get to where we are now.
Yeah. Yes. I mean, the only reason why we look at the past is to observe and analyze and gather data about ourselves to see what can stay and what needs to go. So let's talk about new beginnings, because you mentioned like, what do you do now? So like, let's talk about that, because new beginnings is like having a giant do-over. Remember when you're kids, if you had this kind of childhood, not everyone did, but some of us have memories of, making up games and playing stuff, and then something goes awry or goes off, or there's a disagreement and somebody yells, "Do over!"
Yeah.
We have a do-over. So instead of seeing an insurmountable mountain of overwhelm of where do I begin and how do I know, instead just decide that it's a do-over and give yourself a clean slate and piece things back together the way you want them to be, the way that's more in your very specific, unique flow. And I think that's really the point of new beginnings. And it's not just a new year, it's a new cycle. Yeah. So
it's a new cycle.
Right. So because it's a new cycle and a do-over, in essence, for you, you get to decide what that looks like. And so the actions that you take now and the decisions that you make now are going to impact your years going forward. So the new beginning is the do-over is an opportunity for you to be more authentically aligned with who you truly are and what truly resonates with you. So don't look at like, what do I do and how do I instead see, okay, what do I like? What do I not like? What works for me? What doesn't work for me? What makes me feel whole and safe and fulfilled and cup filled, and what makes me feel like shit? It's just an opportunity to do over.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And Bubble Kitten says, I can take an engine apart, just don't ask me to put it back together. You know what? We won't. Because you know what? When you're taking apart that engine, you don't want to put it back together the way it was. You want to pimp it out. You want to add new things. You want to make it work better, more efficiently, more effectively for you.
Yeah, totally. And, skipping back a few steps, there was another image that came to mind. Speaking of small girls. Now, granted, I wasn't, but this is what just came to mind. Think about, for those of you who do swim, if you don't swim, this may not apply, but you can appreciate the imagery. It's the first time that you walk across that long blue fiberglass plank to the edge and you look down over the water. And some of us, that first time, we're like, is this going to hurt? Can I do this? Is this going to be fun? And then one of your friends runs down the plank and goes, boom.
And guess what? You survive and you swim.
Yes. And it doesn't matter if your childhood was shit. Not anymore.
No.
It really doesn't. It was then. And you have survived so much.
Right.
If you have the capability and gift of seeing this show right now, hearing these words, you're one of the lucky ones. Because that means you're not done. That means you're still going. That means you still get all of these new opportunities for new beginnings and changing things, looking at things differently, doing things differently.
Yeah. I think that with this new cycle, we have an opportunity to bring ourselves to a deeper state of peace within ourselves, because we've spent a long time getting rid of stuff that isn't serving us, bringing to the surface, feeling it to healing it. We've done a lot of the work. That doesn't mean that the work is done. And it's not gonna be fun all the time. It's gonna be, you're gonna learn new things. You're gonna be uncomfortable. You're gonna try new things. You're gonna do it scared, but you're gonna do it.
Right.
And the whole point is for you to do it because it's aligned with you, even if it's uncomfortable.
That's
You
the
gotta,
key part.
yeah, you just got to give yourself permission and give yourself a chance to do it, because you do not want to start a whole 9-year cycle doing the same stuff you were doing and that you're trying to get away from, the same stories you're telling yourself. You've done the grieving, you've done the recognition, you've done the acknowledgement. Now it's time to, in action and behaviors and in thought pattern, do things different.
Yeah.
Period. Just different.
And we spent the last 12 months in the year of the snake squeeze.
Yeah.
Hence the mechanic reference. Because everything's got to come out.
Yeah.
If you've been holding on to it, you've been feeling it. You've been feeling the push. Things are getting lighter, but at the same time heavier. And it's almost like, and this goes for a lot of people that I know, that I've talked to, that I've read, you just can't hold on to it anymore, and it's trying to get out. And if you're not letting it out, it's making you sick.
Yeah. Yes. And more ways than one. Physically ill, emotionally imbalanced, and mentally confused. That's not what you want to take with you moving forward. You just want to acknowledge, okay, I got rid of all this stuff, and forget it. Not forget it, but in other words, put it on the shelf.
Yeah.
And leave it there and decide, okay, what do I want to do differently, and what does that look like for me? and really be authentic. I can't stress enough the authenticity about it.
Yeah.
And that
Yep.
the reason why that's so important is because if you're still worried about the rules and regulations that society, culture, and religion forces on you, you're still not going to be true to yourself. You're still going to be trying to appease those around you and betraying yourself. And this is the new beginning means no more self betrayal. You might do it accidentally, but that's only for you to realize that's another layer in which you can learn to love yourself more. But don't intentionally do it, because you know when you do that, and don't do that anymore. That's it. We're done with people pleasing. We're done with tolerating. We're just done. We're done with all the stuff we've been trying to help you through.
Yeah. Yeah. And if you decide that you want to take into 2026 and the next cycle, all of that stuff, okay. No judgment. I will ask you on repeat if you come across me. How's that working for you?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we all as human beings have a long way to go.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the good part. Because if we know we have a long way to go, that means we know that we are not done yet.
Yeah. So new beginnings can begin at any time. Every moment is a do-over.
It doesn't matter if you're 92.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
Every single moment can be a do-over. So if you catch yourself in a thought pattern that's no longer serving you, about to take action or make a decision that's going to hurt you, stop yourself and pause and let yourself have permission to choose not to do something that just isn't resonating with you anymore. It's okay. And give yourself some credit and pat yourself on the back for making that realization. I don't want you to not move forward authentically.
You know, so many people try to be like someone else. You'll never be like somebody else. You might be able to buy the same clothes, drive the same cars,
Mm-hmm.
but you'll never. And this is an absolute that I will use the word. You'll never be someone else. So if you can't ever be someone else, then be who you are.
Mm-hmm.
And love that.
Yes. Yes. And I'm laughing because Spirit Radio is playing You're So Fucking Special. Yes. Thank you, Spirit Radio. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So apparently we need to rewrite creep.
Yes, we are. But towards new beginnings and telling you how great you are.
And you know what? If you're a freak, good. If you're a weirdo, great.
Just make it work for you. Just make it work for you. Put one foot in front of the other, one moment at a time, and just move forward.
But let's have a mashup of creep.
Yes.
Fucking Perfect from Pink.
Yes.
Granted, melodically, they don't match at all.
You can make it happen.
Because if you're a creep, you're fucking perfect. If you're a weirdo, you're fucking perfect.
Right. So let's talk.
Should be interesting.
Let's talk about like new beginnings that come along with the idea of a new year, new you kind of, I don't really subscribe to that because new minute, new you. But since we are heading into a brand new cycle from the beginning, like right now we're on the precipice of a fool's card in the tarot, which is just surrender and dive in without knowing what to expect, without knowing what the future holds.
Right. I mean, even the
And
Fool goes the entire journey of the major arcana to the world. And once the Fool gets to the world, it's a new cycle all over again.
right.
It's like in the Native American teachings where you start in the South, where you have all of the lessons that you need to learn, and you move through the West and into the North, where where everything is great, and then you move into the East and you celebrate it. Well, you're going to move right back into the South at some point for a new lesson.
Yeah. Yeah. So just be you. Just decide what fits you and make decisions based on that. And this is your opportunity to practice boundaries, speaking your truth, standing firm in what you believe in to be true for you, saying no, all of these lovely things that we've been teaching you all year to face and to understand about yourselves. Well, for the last 3 years, but
Almost. We're getting there.
yes. But new beginnings are an opportunity for you to course correct, to shift the entire trajectory of your experience. So it's a choice of how you want to move forward. It doesn't have to be a new year, new you, but we are literally at the beginning of a new cycle.
New year, new you. Huh. What is that, like plastic surgery for the soul?
I don't know. I'm a new person every damn day, so I can't go by that. Because I do the inner work all the time. So for me, it's, that's why I can't really, but I understand that it does have this like mental motivation thing for a lot of people. But in order to not lose that momentum, it has to be truly in alignment with who you are and what you wish to experience. So that's why I keep harping on that. I don't want you to shy away from what that is for you as I knock shit off of my desk, as you can hear.
I was just going to say, put that anywhere.
As the Italian hands went flying, and usually other stuff goes flying when they can make contact.
That's why I fidget with my fingertips off camera. So that I don't talk with my hands.
It's a big summertime.
I would probably knock my tree over if I talked with my hands. But when you think about that metaphor, plastic surgery for the soul, what have I been talking to you guys about? What have we been talking to you guys about? When you think of plastic surgery, you think of somebody else making the change for you to make you look better. Nobody can make your soul look better. Nobody can make your spirit, your authenticity, your integrity, your moods, your experience. They cannot make that better. They can enhance it. But if you don't do that and allow who you are to shine through and give yourself permission and grace and the love and the patience to let it out, it's going to look plastic.
Yeah. It's like just dressing up in a costume to make somebody else happy.
Yep.
It's not going to work. It's not going to sustain. So in order for new beginnings to stick and to become sustainable, it's slow and steady. One more step, one more step, one more step. What's aligned with me? What works for me? What helps me move forward? What brings me peace? Feng shui the crap out of your life. You know?
Clear the clutter. Oh, wait, that's what 2025 has been all about, clearing the clutter.
If it doesn't bring you joy, get rid of it. I wish I could do that with my bills, but I can't.
I mean, And I was in a live host's TikTok room earlier today, and in her shop, she has different lines of makeup products that she herself uses, and she will use them while she's going live. And she was talking about her New Year's Eve plans. And she's like, I don't even know why I'm getting all dolled up. I'm not going anywhere. I'm just staying at home and having fun with my children. I'm like, stop. Don't ever apologize because you want to make yourself look good for you, because it makes you feel good. I had somebody for years, every time I wanted to make myself look good so that I felt good, or because I felt good, I wanted to look good. Well, who are you trying to impress? And I let that sink in and affect my own self-image. So if you want to make yourself look good just for fuck's sake, do it.
Right.
Just do it.
Otherwise, you're going to keep learning the same lessons over and over again. So the no more lessons, I see Lunaria wrote, you're right. I'm tired too. No more lessons. They will continue to happen, but more pronounced if you choose to repeat the same things and do the self-abandonment and self-betrayal routine that you've been hanging on to because of the old stories. So that's why we got to leave the past behind us, recognize those stories. I acknowledge them. I see them. I'm learning from them, and I'm making changes. Not I acknowledge them, I see them, and the whole world should end. It's you can't maintain that story. You got to just leave that go, let it sit where you can see it just for data collection, and stop the self-betrayal and self-abandonment moving forward. So anytime you feel a certain kind of way or aren't sure, ask yourself, in what way does this enhance my experience?
Yeah. And yes, you are, Lunaria. Yes. The only way you can change your experience, it starts with deciding to.
Yeah.
But just a decision doesn't change your experience. It changes your outlook, or it can change your outlook. But if you want to change your experience, that requires action. That requires not waiting until some friend runs up behind and pushes you off that diving board. Or if you're bungee jumping.
Right. Right.
Or if you're screaming at the universe, I want to remember what it's like to live, and having a near miss of an accident.
So I'm going to go off on a branch of that, because part of like us taking new actions towards ourselves and not repeating the same thing is going to require you to believe in yourself more deeply and trust your own intuition more deeply and have faith that you have your own back more deeply. You can still do things scared. You could still not know what the future looks like or what it's supposed to unfold like. And you can't possibly imagine what the source of all creation has in store for you.
Nope.
You can't fathom it. So stop trying to fit things into a box based on what you learned. Leave that stuff in the past and trust yourself. If you don't trust yourself, you're going to keep betraying yourself. So if you're not sure, because, a lot of us have decision fatigue, and indecision comes from the confusion that has the chaos and the confusion and the uncertainty. So that does make things challenging. Well, how do I know what to start anew? How do I know what to move forward? How to move forward new? Trust yourself. Believe in yourself. Trust your gut. Trust your intuition. And pause yourself to give yourself a minute to think about it. How does it feel? Does it feel right? Okay, let's take a step. How does it feel? Again, does this step feel good? Does it feel like I could take another step? Okay, let me try another step. And let yourself do it step by step. as long as you're trusting you,
Yeah.
not everyone else in the programming.
Not a single human being that I have ever heard of ever came out of the womb walking.
Yeah. Well, there was Mork and Mindy's kid, but wow, that's
In the
dating
reality
me.
that we know of, that isn't written by script writers.
I feel like we all remember Mork and Mindy, though, so that might land here. Oh,
That is a whole different show.
Lenore asks, what does one do when they can walk into a room and feel the emotions of every person in there, including their negative feelings towards you? This is part of what I need to release. Okay, so the new beginning is going to include you setting boundaries for yourself and with the amount of energies that you receive. I'm going to get a little woo-woo on you right now so that you can start this new beginning with a more expanded idea of what your own capabilities are as this divine being, as this wonderful spirit in human form. You get to set the pace and you get to decide. So you do need to communicate that, just like you communicate your needs and boundaries to the people around you. You need to communicate those boundaries to even yourself and your spiritual team, if you will. Spirit team is what I like to call it. Angels, whatever you guys reference, whoever you invoke for assistance from the other side. So that's why I'm saying get a little woo on you. But the reality is it's a reality. It's not made up. It's part of our existence. So I could tell you what I practice, but try things out for yourself. And there's plenty of modalities and there's plenty of things that you can do, especially for you empathic beings out there. Understand first on this plane of existence, you have to release yourself from any false sense of obligation and responsibility to taking on other people's emotions. Knowing how sensitive you are, recognize and acknowledge, okay, I sense that this is not mine. I am not allowing myself to receive anything that is not for my highest good and doesn't belong to me. I say weird shit. And I speak to my spirit team when I say it. And I can give you the example that I do for myself, like in the mornings. I do it in gratitude, and I say something like, thank you for actively participating in every moment of my day, and thank you for protecting me from any lower vibrational energies that do not belong in my energy field and that do not serve my highest good. And so, like, I kind of set boundaries in whatever way works for me, and it's a trial and error. So start practicing detaching yourself from feeling like just because you acknowledge and feel someone's emotions, it doesn't mean that you need to take them on.
Or fix them.
Right. You can actively say, nope, not mine. You stay over there. I see you over there. It is a practice. So that's something that you can do differently going forward.
Yep.
If that helps.
Actively ask, is this mine?
Right.
And if you don't feel that feeling that you are experiencing, start to pull away for you to observe. Then it's something that you do need to observe within yourself that you are experiencing. And walking into a room, imagining that this is your space. You've heard me talk about the cone of mirror, or the cylinder of mirror, that you reflect back anything that is coming at you. And this is something when you know that you're going into a situation where you're going to be around many people, that you can set before you walk out the door. And then as you walk into the door of where you're going, you can actually set this intention ahead of time while you're doing it before you leave, so that as soon as you walk through the door of where you are arriving, it expands and fills the room. That's not woo, that's intention. And that is setting a boundary within yourself. It also trains, if you want to pull the woo out of it and put it into a subconscious psychological, it tells the psychology, tells the subconscious, I do not need to feel. You do not need to pay attention to all of these other stimuli that's floating around, because you have, did you see me glitch? You do not need to pay attention to all of this that's coming at you. Because otherwise, it's going to be trying to it's going to be adding to the filters that it's already working through. Told you could be another episode.
Yeah.
But that is a new beginning that you can start to do when you know you're going into a situation where there's a lot of people, especially families that argue a lot.
Yeah.
And I'm not just saying that for one person, because a lot of people that watches this, they got family issues that they need to be able to deflect away from them and not absorb.
Yeah.
Lunaria, could you please take care of that person? You already did. Thank you. That's okay.
Yeah. So I saw Bubble Kitten saying like she's a fixer and she needs to help people and all that jazz. So we all have that itch inside of us because trauma. You're not obligated or responsible for anyone but you. So if there's anything that needs your utmost attention, it's you. So that's the new beginning. The new beginning is not feeling like you're obligated or responsible for fixing everyone and everything for any reason.
Yeah.
If it's going to not add value to your experience and be detrimental to your overall health, well-being, growth, and evolution, it's got to be a no. Yes. No with a capital N and a period after it. As a
All
full
caps, bold print, underlined twice, exclamation point 10.
Yes.
No.
Yes. And if you're girly, you can make it a squiggly underline with a couple extra little lines going vertically to make it fancy and pronounced. A big, giant, fancy no. And put it on your wall if you need to. Just say no.
Yeah. But how, okay. In 2025, here's some homework. Instead of focusing on the dumpster fires that you experienced in the releases and facing things that you've been hiding, what'd you win? What moments can you reflect back on? Write it down in a journal if you want. Just think about it. Grab the item like I'm about to do. That was a moment that you truly felt satisfied and happy, elated. What moment stood out, or moments? I bet you know what I'm about to grab, don't you? This was a moment in 2025 for me. This was a victory for me. And it doesn't matter how many books, how many sold, and it's not a shameless plug. This was a victory for me.
Yeah.
And
Although I'll make it a shameless plug because it's really fantastic. And if you are still uncertain about new beginnings, just grab the book and read it.
It will, I mean, since you, thank you. It will push. It will push. And it will uncover those uncomfortable things that you're trying to, and you have been trying to avoid in people pleasing and trying to fix others. And that's one reason why Bubble Kittens, Lunaria, and so many others when they feel from other people, they feel that the only way that they can resolve that feeling and not hold on to it is by helping that other person to get through it. Meanwhile, if that feeling resonates deep inside, guess what? It's a mirror.
I have a personal share. So one of my toxic traits used to be, one of my former toxic traits used to be, because of the hypersensitivity and ability to feel others around me and whatever, pick up on other people's emotions and take responsibility for them. I ended up helping and fixing and making them better, because if they feel better, I feel better because their emotions shifted, so I'm not having to deal with their emotions anymore. What I wasn't recognizing when I was carrying that toxic trait of mine is that that is the exact definition of self-abandonment and self-betrayal, and the long-term effect of that toxic trait that used to exist in me was their lives got better, mine went to shit. How fair is that? That wasn't fair. That wasn't fair to me at all. So those are the types of, that's the cycle that we're leaving behind. We're leaving behind the self-betrayal. We're leaving behind the self-abandonment. Not your circus, not your monkeys. That has to be your new mantra when it comes to feeling everyone else's shit and feeling like you're responsible for doing something about it so that you can feel better. Honey, no, no, no. It's better to feel the discomfort of setting a boundary and standing firm on boundaries and not taking responsibility, because that's only temporary.
Yeah.
With the long-term effect of you choosing you and your life improving, your experience improving.
Yeah.
Let that shit go.
So we only have like 5 minutes left.
Oh, wow.
That went fast tonight.
That really did.
Don't think about New Year's resolution, because that's something that, you can fix anytime. And within 2 to 4 weeks of making a resolution, most people give up. What do you want to start?
Mm-hmm.
Now that you are recognizing all the pieces, I know what Bubble Kittens wants to start. She's going to type that in February. But what do you want to start? Where do you want to go from here? What victories do you want? What victories did you have that you can carry with you? If I was going to make a resolution and actually say it out, which I have, to leave the past in the past and to look forward to now, because tomorrow is not promised.
It's not. And anything that is a different habit, that's a habit that is healthy for you and helps you move forward, is a win. It doesn't matter what it is. It doesn't matter how big, how small, what area of your life it's in. It doesn't matter. I don't care if you want to fold your clothes in the drawer differently. Whatever. Do something that works for you. Doesn't matter in every aspect of life.
Yeah. Be true. Be authentic. Keep your integrity.
Yeah.
Relight the fire that you put out with fresh kindling, and not trying to continue to light the kindling that you have been.
Every moment is a do-over.
And you're worth it.
Absolutely.
100%.
Yeah.
You matter.
You deserve it. And you deserve it. You deserve a new start. Guilt-free, shame-free, clean slate.
Yeah. I mean, like you're going to see again shortly. You might have been knocked down,
But
you
I
had
get
to
up
continue
again.
to get up again. I knew you were going there. I
It's like
so knew you were going to go there.
you teed it up nice for me.
And as you're looking for help for these new beginnings, there's a couple ways.
There's a couple ways.
Here's one of them.
One of them is healingrose.org. Book your free discovery call if I resonate with you, and let's talk about how you want to move forward and how to start fresh for yourself, because change is going to come.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
And to get in touch with me, which I am hopefully having this being put under review by someone who has helped high-end people. Go take a look now, because it might change. And I've already talked about schedules changing. So yeah, go take a look. Book soon.
Yes.
And if you haven't gotten it, here's the link for Untriggered. You don't even need me. I'm right there.
Yeah.
And in every page, in every question that's asked, and every realization you'll have, it's right there.
Mm-hmm. You got this.
You do. And we are, as of this recording, 5 hours away from 2026 Eastern Time.
Meanwhile, my
Other
relative.
parts of the world, they're already in the future. They're already in next year.
I was going to say,
Fucking look.
as a first generation American born of an Italian descent family, half of my relatives are already in 2026, and we end up having 2 New Year's celebrations and countdowns.
I believe that. I totally believe that.
Half the world is already doing their new beginning.
And Reverend Diane and myself will be back tomorrow morning to help kick off the new year with Lunaria at 11 a.m. Eastern. If you party too much, that's okay. You can watch the replay. No worries. No worries. You can watch the replay.
I cannot wait to see what cards come out that support.
Oh, it's going to be an interesting episode of the core. So tune back in tomorrow for that episode. I'm really looking forward to it too. And love yourselves in the new year.
We love you.
Give yourself that gift.
Yeah. Go love yourself.
Yeah. And the Lunaria will see you again on Friday at 11 a.m. Eastern for Eliminate. And Rise Radio Networks, it's growing. And we're looking forward to everything that we're going to bring you in 2026.
Yes, we are. Mwah. Happy New Year. We'll see you.
And one more time.
Yes.
Tides crash and we grow. Every sky whispering blade. darkness right here.
Every step, a haunted song, echo mistakes I dragged along. Footprints on the beach, buried in the sand. Waves come crashing in to refresh the land.
Sea of thought, erase the song. The new melody
Has grown strong, because like new beginnings I'll rise again, like the sun on the sea. Shake the weight, let it fall over me. The past is a storm, but the sky's turning clear. I'll rise again, leave the darkness right here.
holding the dream,
Brace through the storm, holding on to the vision. It will take form.
past,
There's a storm
but the skies.
turning clear.
I'll rise again,
Rise again.
leave the darkness.
Right here. New beginnings, I'll rise again like the sun on the sea. Oh,
Shine these beginners, I'll rise again.
sea. Oh, new beginnings, I'll rise again.
Rise again on the sea. Shake the weight, let it fall off of me.
New beginning,
The past is a storm,
new beginning,
but the sky's turning clear.
new beginning,
I'll rise again,
new beginning.
leave the darkness right here. Because I'll rise again.
It's Brindlewolf and Diane, so listen up if you can. Yeah, journey with them today as they help you find your way. Oh, mental wellness is the topic of the hour. Mental health and the power to tap into our alignments will lead to our refinements. Phoenix Talk, a show like you've never seen. Phoenix Talks, awareness that has never been. Phoenix Talks with Brindlewolf and Diane. Phoenix Talks, so tune